Well, this is rather a surprise. Mr. Salazar has given us coordinates to an obscure nebula in which he and other Salazar employees were interned for a spot of forced labor. More concerningly, it sounds as though people are, well, exploding. I am not the biggest fan of the fellow director. He's been a titanic pain in the ass, quite frankly. But it doesn't feel right to leave him or his colleagues to die in the dark. Butter my crepes, Director. We knew it'd be grim out here, but this is a calamity. Have they been harvesting colossals?
Galacticares? Is that you? I can't see what's outside through all the brain matter jamming up the bloody screen.
Yes, Mr. Salazar. Did you say brain matter?
Afraid so, robot. I woke up naked, confused, with a strange device jammed into my cocoa nut. Gently, my sister's dog Walker and Salazar accountant promptly exploded and coated the view screen with his mind jelly. Suffice it to say, we've been trying to get the bloody things out of our heads. But there are a lot of implants over here, Galacticares, and only so many screwdrivers.
I see. My condolences regarding Genly, sir. We've some poor implanted fellows here with us, in fact.
Does anybody know why there are no coffee machines in here?
Good grief.
Director, with Baz's help, I've been rooting around in the deceased colossals, trying to figure out exactly what the Cabal were up to. I'm going to trust you to help Mr. Salazar save as many of these poor souls as you can. Sorry for the squelching.
We will recover the memories of my fallen brood from this nest of butchery. Had we only known.
Well, that's all rather a lot, Director. I suppose we should get straight to the business of the day.
When you chaps are ready, I'll send you the first group. The ones whose implants are ominously vibrating the most. I'm not sure if that's how the brain bombs work, but it is quite irritating. The first shuttle is on its way to you. Fair Galacticares, I wouldn't get too attached to your decor.
Nice place.
Director, the first patients with the implant things in their heads have arrived.
Quite right, Millie. These patients have been classified as danger level 4. They'll deteriorate very quickly if not seen to, and are more likely...
Idiots.
to perish. Yeah. Treatment. We should ensure we're using happy, well-trained cerebral rehab experts to treat them in order to avoid more casualties than necessary. I suggest we also keep them clear of anything that might stain particularly easily. It might also
Untidy mindscape.
be worth accelerating our research into this condition, which will further reduce the rate of unfortunate accidents during treatment.
There's more where that came from, Galacticares. It's heaving to the gills over here.
I'm not sure that's a saying. I can't imagine we'd expect to save everyone, Director, but we'll give it our best crack.
You managed to extract an implant. That's more relieving than my third divorce. We might still have a toaster stenciling workforce after this is over.
Director, I'm afraid we have gone into debt. More patients from the Cabal station have arrived, Director.
Hi, guys. I got an email from Baz asking me to take over his shop while he's on sabbatical. Apparently, he's going to be licking his friends. I get it, though. I don't know how he uses a computer with his flippers. Anyways, let me know if you need anything. I'll be back. Just to sell things, hopefully.
Galacticares, we're sending you Salazar's lacrosse team. Took me 2 years to teach these goons to swing a stick. Be a dear and get them back to us safely.
Okay, I'll go find it. I hope Baz won't be disappointed.
Nice place.
See you guys.
Director, you've run out of credits.
Guess it's over.
Not a bad start at all. You always did have a knack for the old healthcares, as much as it pains me to admit. Less so now that I'm not off. My God. On Cabal funny pills. But only a smidge.
Director, lots more patients with the brain implants arrived, and some of them are ticking. They actually seem weirdly calm about it. One guy gave me a thumbs up. That was nice.
Yes, the implant does seem to have a rather sedating effect on some victims. Part of the control mechanism to keep them indentured, I'd imagine. Or they're simply paralyzed with stress.
No traps for you.
Need a drink. Useless apes.
Suboptimal.
We are in debt, Director.
Some very spicy work you're doing over there, my darling pals. You know your way around an explosive implant. You're nearly as good as my second boyfriend. Ah, ah! You saved everyone. No, I don't believe it. This is some magic Galacticare trick. If your staff have been wizards all along, there's no wonder our stock projections got totally... We're looking for more survivors. Galacticares, but they're sealed up behind more bulkheads than my top-secret cologne formula. We're having a go with a plasma cutter we found. We'll crack them out of there sooner or later. I chucked a short-range teleporter into that last shuttle. Your meta units probably found it if they rummaged under the seats. It'll let people zip and zap both in and out of rooms, skipping the depressing nonsense of actually having to walk through doors.
Director, I've been out with Baz trying to recover his siblings' memories. I think we've cracked the first one, but it's taken a toll on him. As for me, I think I need a bucket.
It's been a while since I've channeled memories from my kin, and somehow it's made everything look incredibly pink. I'm coming over for a quick checkup, if that's all right with you lot. Keep an eye out for anything odd, Galacticare. Our thoughts are alive and can take form if we're under threat. My broodmate's last memories were disturbed.
I think I can feel the thin veneer of reality peel back to reveal the worms of quantum energy underneath. So I'm going to find somewhere to be horizontal until this blows over.
Director? You may launch the shuttle when ready. The shuttle is en route to its destination. Whilst patients affected by the Cabal implants are our top priority, we continue to receive patients from nearby systems. It seems the prolonged exposure to this rift causes unusual reactions, with some describing the ability to perceive what lies below. A most ominous statement, which is only slightly less alarming than their glowing pink eyeballs. Diagnosis canisters have deployed. Let's find out what's wrong with our boy. I'm afraid we're in debt now, Director. The diagnosis is complete, but it's rather hard to explain what's the matter. His brain activity seems highly unusual, as though several of him are overlapping.
Dreamarium heal. It's the only thing we have that has any chance of helping. By the way, were you dead?
I don't believe so, Ma'am. Unless your definition of life has gotten rather more reactionary in the past 2 minutes.
Strange. I never noticed you had a spirit following you before.
Yes, not at all a mortifying thing to hear. I'm sure you'll be fine, Ms. Orion. Treatment canisters deploying now, Director. As per Ms. Orion's increasingly concerning instructions, a stop by the Dreamarium is in order for them.
Hello. Hey. Wow. It's... Oh, man, it's bad. In here. Is it... okay if I turn around? Anything you like? The tour must go on.
The treatment canisters have absorbed the requisite dream energy and are ready to support Baz in his psychic struggle. Launch the shuttle when ready, Director. Canisters are away and our treatment is commencing.
Much better, Galacticare. Those sodiums you have are really quite something. Do you remember where you found them?
The creatures in Dreamarium? Confusingly, sir, none of us do.
Well, I'm glad they hitched a ride with you. They're not easily swayed to leave their world. Cora Orion. His mind might struggle to keep pace with reality for a bit, but she insisted on helping. Her augment. Cortex is just the conduit we need. I'll keep a close eye on her. You lot take care of yourselves while we figure this out.
Mushy mushy, my... Dears, my chiropractor and I managed to crack through into an adjacent bit of the station, and it's absolutely pouring with brain implant victims. We'll pack them onto shuttles and send them over to your delight. Decorated environs as regularly as we can. Well, there goes Cedric. I'd offer someone else his seat, but I doubt anyone much. Morons. Fancy sitting in the slosh.
The next batch of implanted patients have arrived. They're in a rather volatile state, Director, and may pop in short order.
This next shuttle carries everyone from our male grooming division. One of the most celebrated teams at Salazon, I'll have you know. Treat them with care. They lean a tad neurotic.
So, whatever's happening, I can't stop turning back. Back up here. You guys, you need anything?
We haven't. Incursion of laxites. I suggest swift action, Director, or the consequences will be unpleasant.
I got a good range today.
First, Stylus has been
Tell Charles I
saved.
said bye.
I feel like they should receive a prize of some kind. Balloons, a little hat, sphincter relaxation meds, that sort of thing.
Hello.
Have arrived. A lot of them look really bad. I don't think they're very good at their jobs.
Yes, nothing quite so disappointing as a mangy barber. To be fair, I'm not sure how they aren't all in the grips of mass hysteria.
Last bunch from this sector, Galacticares. We've got one more area to clear after this, and then we're home free. Well, the ones who've blown up aren't, but I expect that's a given.
We are in debt, Director. Director, your hospital is filthy. More medibots are required.
Hey, whoa, whoa. What? This? How'd I get here? Is that God?
Dorian's latest wave of Cabal implant patients have arrived. How are things on the ground, Medin?
It's hard to say, really. Some of them keep crying, and others are smiling, like that big, toothy smile when someone's won the lottery. I don't think they're okay.
Well, if they survive and fancy a nostalgic return to the hospital, I'm sure our Dreamarians can give them a hand with any lingering trauma.
You've saved a lot of chaps over there, Galacticares. Makes me wonder why I bothered starting a competitor. I should have just bought you out when I had the cabarge.
G'day. You alright?
Those of us endowed with moustaches thank you, Galacticares. You have no idea how hard it is to find a proper barber in this whole galaxy. Now those dashing coiffures can spread throughout space, bringing joy to beards everywhere. You know how to tango. I knew you were the business, but I didn't expect you to save all of them. If I didn't know better, I suspect I was either hallucinating on frog venom or that you'd managed to fuzz your numbers. We'll whip out the plasma cutters again and have a go at freeing more Salazonians from their dreadful peril. Talk soon, Galacticares.
The second of my kin has had their memories ciphered through Cora Orion. Her mind creaks at the strain, but she's constrained it for now. She's a tough one, your leader.
The light, the vortex. All routes lead to the center. All could become death, rotting into the infinity of the silent universe. A great wound in a mind which doesn't understand. Colossals, pure but imperfect, and failing. Heal. I'd like some toast. Or can I smell toast? No, both.
I shall ensure a trove of buttery slices are provided post-haste, Ms. Orion. As for you, Mr. Baz, I see your condition has worsened again. We'll be right with you.
Thank you.
The shuttle is primed and ready for your launch order, Director. The shuttle is away, Director.
Are those fucking ghosts? Am I gonna be haunted? Don't ask me where I got it. Yeah, I like that one too.
Hey there.
Canisters deployed, Director.
Dig away.
What's up?
How's it going?
We're still feeling the effects of the Cabal's meddling, and we're seeing an uptick in holophagia patients who are slowly coming to terms that holograms are not, in fact, balance meals. The treatment canisters are processed and ready to embrace.
and eggs.
Face their destiny, Director. Let's get them to Baz and hope we can stabilize his mind. Director, you may launch the shuttle when ready.
Wow. That's a...
I'm grateful, Galacticare. I had my fool's hopes when I found you, but to have gotten this far fills my valves with joy.
He knew it would work. He's a clever one, that Colossal, but kind. Please help him, whatever.
Not had a toxin all week. Hey, nice choice. You're my favorite customers.
He needs.
It feels good to stretch my own mind out again. It's odd losing yourself. You never quite know where things are supposed to go.
Until... next time.
I'll dive back in, Galacticare. The memories of my broodmate's deaths are hard to take. I'm going to make it all. Worth it.
We blasted through to the final section of the station. The floor's in a right state. So I'm lucky I had a pair of high heels in my locker. Can't remember where I got them, so I'll blame the brain implant and move on with my life. We'll start chucking the last Salazonians over to you.
I'm old. Love it here.
Keep an eye out for Griswold, the old fiddler. He was an odd duck on the best. Of days, but the silicone chunk that's wedged in his cortex hasn't much helped. Won't stop spitting in people's faces, the cheeky bastard. Good luck, Galacticares. I have to clean some mystery stilettos.
Hi there.
I bet it clicked.
Director, I've been watching the ghosts that for some reason exist now, and they've been kind of swarming out there.
My brood world's lost minds are trying to defend their bodies from attack, protect their stored memories. I'm sorry, Galacticare. I can't stop them.
The first shuttle should be with you now. Also, have you noticed any business with terrifying space ghosts thrashing about the place?
Yes, sir. Tinkering with the bodies of the Colossals here seems to have caused some form of energetic reaction.
Well, that's a relief. I was worried I was high as the blazes. I would have asked someone over here, but I... got sick of being interrupted by mid-sentence head poppage.
I never thought I'd say this, Director, but the colossal ghosts have thoroughly beslimed our station. And now there are little creatures everywhere. Is everything all right, Maddie?
I think so. That was kind of exciting. They made a mess and it felt like my mind got frozen. But that was amazing.
Honestly, I've been avoiding talking about them entirely because I assumed I'd finally lost my marbles. I feel distinctly less alone now. Thank you, Maddie.
We're boxing up another Salazon package of implant victims and pushing them into the shuttle with a long stick. Bonne chance, Marie. You saved my old golfing... Pal Cedric! Fond memories! Challenging at times, though. It was like trying to pull a dead duck out of a chimney, if you catch my drift.
Hi, Galacticare. I'm gonna try not to look at the tentacled god creature in the sky. If that's cool. If there's any toxin energy in there, it's not what it looks like. I think that one's under the back seat. Oh, I kinda wanted to keep that one. Wait, this isn't the route to Farstar.
The next wave is arriving now, Director. As we've come to expect, many of them are a sliver away from death.
Yeah. And one of them patted me on the head. It was... kind of demeaning.
Send me their biometrics, Mary. I'll have them accidentally locked in a... toilet until their device goes off.
That's kind of excessive, Heel. I'm fine. You know... No, I don't think you react very well to stress.
I'm perfectly fine. Mary, I'm fully functional as always, and I will administer the micro-operations of this company until my last simulated gasping breath.
Okay, Heel, you've got this.
We're readying the very last shuttle, Galacticares. It's more packed than an old gym's locker room. With you in just a jiffy.
Noshers are roaming the halls, Director. The final wave has arrived. Good gravy. The monsters who did this had a lot of these brain implants. To think, if we'd arrived any later, that station would look like... well... doesn't bear thinking about. Let's save those we can.
Wow. That's a lot of meat just kind of floating around. Hi guys. Good choice. That one. Yeah, sure.
There goes Cornelius, my second favorite golfing compadre. I'll always remember their arm getting stuck halfway down the proverbial caddy bag. That memory lives on in Dorian Salazar's partially lobotomized brain.
Have fun. I'm going back to...
All the people you've been saving used to work in Salazar HR. Makes me wonder why they were sealed at the back of the bloody station. I'd asked my former employees what they were up to, but they're dead.
Hi there.
We have an incursion of laxites. I suggest swift action, Director, or the consequences will be unpleasant.
Stupefying work, my good fellows. I'll be sending you all some rather handsome birthday cards. Well, my name isn't Dorian Salazar. It's been a pleasure, Galacticare. Despite the constant throbbing horror of our present scenario, I'm going to take a breather in the lockers for a moment and listen to my mindfulness podcast, Serenity with Salazar.
Baz has absorbed the last memories. I know why they were coming back. They all learned a piece of something, like a map of an illness. Baz was brave to take that on. The pain was scorching. I ate my own tongue, but it popped out in my mouth again, good as new. Take care of him. I want to see if the same thing happens to my head.
I don't at all recommend that, Miss Orion. I think it best you take a seat, and we'll rush you through a dreamarium as soon as we can get you back safely.
You're right. The clams have always known. If only they could hold a conversation without tugging on the shape of reality. Baz is here to take us somewhere. Away, yet closer. He wants us to convince reality to heal.
The shuttle is now ready for your dispatch order, Director. A successful launch. Good job, Director.
So, whatever's happening, I can't stop turning back up here. You guys, you need anything?
The treatment canisters are ready to get to work, Director. I prefer to see them processed sooner rather than later. I haven't heard a lick of noise from Ms. Orion in some time, and heavens know what this is doing to Baz. Dream therapy, cerebral rehab, and the Zen Garden should give our canisters what they need to attend to his mind, brain, and body. In theory, at least. More of those onerous galaxy brain patients, Director. I may just off myself. Vomitungs detected inside. The station, Director.
Whoa, what is this? How'd I get here? Is that God? I was just lying around in the back. All yours. Oh, that one needs to go back in the smuggle holes.
Hi there.
Is Charles there?
All canisters have been seen to and are ready to treat Baz. Hold on, dear fellow. Shush now. Shuttle is ready and awaiting your order, Director.
Oh, that's a relief. I was barely holding it together. A bit like a drunk, pretending to be sober in public. I'm right as rain, Galacticare. Thank you.
He lies, but he needn't lie. We'll do what needs to be done. All of us. That's why this was made. Even if we didn't know it.
I have one last favor to ask you. Something I've been thinking about for a long time. This nebula and the vortex you see beyond you, it's a way for the colossals to find home. This place was a trap built to slay them.
Hi.
Made by the synthetics you call the Cabal. My brood were ambushed, their bodies harvested, their blood used for fuel. But they returned with memories. Memories which shed light on the sickness of our creator, the Lone Core. It needs you now. It was born in the space between universes, and can't understand the pain it suffered in this one. Please, Galacticare, follow me through the portal and into the deepest reach of lone space. Help my creator. Permit it to live and keep your world from crumbling.
Well, Director, that's quite the proposition. I'm not sure I fully understand what's going on, but with Ms. Orion being incapacitated, the choice is yours to make. Those who venture deep into lone space rarely return. Whatever you decide, we're all with you. We can always stay here and clean up a little more of the Cabal's mess, I suppose. Wonderful! Yes, a perfect opportunity to...
Well, good. Sink into the warm...
Many...
gonna try not to look at the tentacled god creature in the sky, if that's cool.
Nice place. Nice place.